Yes.
Audience for CJ Lewallen.
Debbie Lukert, Faxon Yearbook Instructor.
April Mays, friend of the speaker. Faith Edwards, friend of the speaker.
Seth Smith, eater of the puppy chow.
Rose Smith, friend of the speaker.
Luke Valentine, friend of the speaker.
Have you guys ever, when you got home from school or work, ever struggled to find a delicious snack?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah? Have you guys ever felt like you were going to break off your cabinet door or refrigerator door looking for a snack, hoping that something new would appear?
Yes, on many occasions.
Well, that's okay, because many people really want a cheap and inexpensive snack to make. So I'm going to show you guys how to make puppy chow. It is a cheap, inexpensive, and fun snack to make. First, let's start with what puppy chow is exactly. Puppy chow is the name brand of the dog food. However, that is not what I'm talking about. This is human food, and it's safe to eat. Puppy chow serves for many purposes. You could do it for a party mix when you get people together. You could, if you have kids, it's a good thing that you could do with your kids to bond with them. And I mean, it's also just a good snack for after school or work, because it's really easy to put together. Next, let's look at the ingredients that go into puppy chow. Puppy chow has 4 main ingredients. It has your Chex Mix square cereals, and then you got your chocolate chips, peanut butter, and powdered sugar. Because of these simple ingredients, it really makes it easy for you to get creative with what you want to put into it, adding your own flavor and style. You could even get creative with your main ones. You could get different kinds of cereal if you want to experiment with that. You could get, for your chocolate chips, you could get dark chocolate, sweet chocolate, or normal milk chocolate. Peanut butter, you could get it in creamy or chunky, and then all your powdered sugar is just your powdered sugar. As far as party mixes go, you could add a bunch of fun things. You could add M&Ms, you could add solid peanuts, you could, Twizzlers. I've heard of Twizzlers, but that's only if your taste buds are that crazy. Most people I've asked don't like that idea. So now that we know what puppy chow is and what goes into it, let's take a look at how to make it. First, let's wash our hands. To make puppy chow, you're going to need appliances. You're going to need a pot to melt your chocolate in. You're going to need a bowl to mix it all up in. Actually, some people use a brown paper bag to mix it up in, because it just evenly coats it and it doesn't break up your cereal so much, because when you have it in a bowl, you're stirring it with a spoon and you tend to crunch your cereal. If you have a recipe that calls for a certain amount, like if you're doing a thing for a get-together, sometimes you're serving a certain amount of people and you don't want to make too much or too little, so you can go in there and find ones that show you serving sizes and how much of everything you'll need. Today I'm just showing you guys one that is just guesswork, which I think is the best. But, okay, you're going to take your cereal, open it up. Pour the whole entire thing into this bowl. Just kind of set it aside. And then we got to get our chocolate ready to melt. This is a really easy snack to make because it only takes about approximately 10 minutes, and that's what allrecipes.com said. It takes about 10 minutes to make this, 5 minutes for prep, and 5 minutes to throw it all together. They had about 6 different recipes on their website as to what you could do with puppy chow. That's a terrible reason. Just gonna add a big spoonful of peanut butter. Peanut butter. Set those down. If you are using a paper bag to mix your puppy chow with, you might want to double bag it, so that makes sure that the bag won't break and tear open as you're trying to shake everything together. Or you could even use a Tupperware bowl with a lid that goes on top of it to shake it all together. That's a good way to do it. You want to get it all mixed together really good and get all the chunks out so you don't have any chunks of chocolate. Then once it's all good and melted, shut your fire off, and you come over and pour it all in the bowl. Get it all so we can cover all of our cereal. As you can tell, stirring it with a spoon really crunches up your cereal. So you're looking at having a lot of crumbs rather than whole pieces. You got it all good. Just take your powdered sugar, and dump it on like so. Some people like a lot of powdered sugar to cover theirs. Others just like enough to coat it, so it's not too sugary. And once you get it all good and stirred up, you can dig in. So now that we know everything that goes into Puppy Chow and what it is, let's wrap it all up. Puppy Chow is a cheap, inexpensive, and fun snack to make for after school or after work. It's great for party. It's great for your get-togethers and stuff, and it's great for making with the kids. So I hope you have fun making this great treat, and thank you for your time.